A shocking decision by reps. Good, but at the same time should be spread all across and should go round. Nigerian House of Reps ask IGP Army Chief to raid kidnappers' den in Anambra. Okay, so agreed. There is a lot of this menace going on all around the country, and it is becoming real worrisome and a very terrible situation going on. And the truth of the matter is, this thing has to stop. We need to draw the curtain and we need to bring all those who are involved in this kind of evil atrocities, we need to bring it to an end. But the truth of the matter is, this is not, Anambra is not the only place where you have this. Agreed, we want it to be stopped. In fact, they should come and raid it and get rid of all these evildoers. What about in the north, with all that is going on in the north? They are not, nobody's, no, the House of Rep are not voting that, they should go and, check out all these places where Boko Haram and the rest are carrying out these evil atrocities. Nobody's voting for that and is calling for real examination in this area. Nobody's paying attention to all that. Nobody. Okay, Buhari recently Buhari just gave Afghanistan 1 million US dollars. Let's get all the details. Nigeria House of Rep members ask IGP Army Chief to get to raid kidnappers' den in Anambra. A lawmaker says that over 100 victims in a particular kidnappers' den in Anambra State. The House of Representatives has asked the Inspector General of Police Hosman Akali and the Chief of Army Farouk Yahaya to deploy personnel to raid kidnappers' hideout in Anambra State. It almost it also asked the Chief of Air Staff to provide air support to the operation. The resolution follows a motion of urgent public importance moved by Roland, PDP Delta, on Wednesday during the plenary. Moving the motion, Mr. Roland informed his colleagues of the adoption of one Idris Emmanuel Ifeanyi, my men suspected to be members of the indigenous people of Biafra. He stated that two victims were reported to have been kidnapped in Anambra and taken to Oromogbo Forest. Mr. Igbakbo added that Mr. Idris, who is from Ovie, Ethiopia East local government area of Delta State, was kidnapped on February the 20th while traveling to Port Harcourt from Asaba, the Delta capital. He said Mr. Idris and his friend was adopted by suspected IPOB militants in Ehale local government area of the state. Mr. Igbokwe also declares that Ofoma, a businessman from the state, was heading to Nnewi, Anambra State, was killed on the same highway the same day. Narrating an account of an escapee from the den, Mr. Igbokwe said there were over 100 kidnapped victims in their hideout. There are electricity, generator, SUV, vehicles, and so like a city of its own, where evil reigns. By the same account, over 100 persons were held captive in the camp and are killed intermittently at the pleasure of the bandit, he said. He said a proper coordinated and counciled agency intelligence-driven efforts by the police, army, and other security agencies in the form of joint operation raid the entire area as to do this to ensure a critical cleaning up of the area, addressing the menace and orders to dislodge this bandit and release the victim. Contributing to the motion, others indicate that this is a welcome idea and blame the people, the All Progressive Congress, for the insecurity currently going on in the country. So, House of Rep members are saying they should go and investigate some forests, in Anambra State, and that this forest, you heard it yourself, that there's a lot going on there. They have a lot of things happening in the forest. They have people's vehicles, a lot of things as well. Strategically, they have generators, they have everything ready okay, and that they are just, butchering people at will, and this is not acceptable. So Nigerians, the time to act, the time to make that real difference is now. Okay, it's not just in Anambra State, other states. It's good that the House has, raised this alarm. However, there should be real indication for, security to be dealt to be the predominant issue dominating the nation now. All hands must be on deck, and the nation, everybody must come on board to be able to contribute adequately to ensure, we come off this very insecurity problem plaguing and, engulfing the nation. So this is what is happening right now. This is what is going on, and Buhari is being called upon. I don't know why, this guy is fingering and pointing hands to a particular group, because you cannot prove that. For instance, IPOB are the people. You can't say they are the ones. IPOB is a group, as we know, that is crying for liberty and freedom because of the current oppression being done on them. Okay, and they have sent to Buhari and his administration, if you don't want us in this government, we can leave. So these are some of the things going on, and Nigerians were just watching, and the House of Rep members are saying these areas should be investigated and combed, because people who you think are normal human being are committing a lot of wickedness, making life unbearable for a lot of people. And so Nigerians, it's not just in Anambra State, but all over the nations of the world. Insecurity must, I mean, especially in Nigeria, I beg your pardon, insecurity in Nigeria must be brought to a close, where the government is truly determined to ensure that they work against, everything and anything that has been holding, Nigerians in a state that they can no longer move from point A to point B. So APC has not really helped matters in this regard. No way. APC has been, part of the reason why the nation is the way it is right now. So this is part of what is going on. This is part of what is happening. Nigerians, the time to act, the time to come of this is now. So that at the end of the day, we can all truly and sincerely come off, every oppression being instigated on us, because we have leaders who do not care and do not want to change the course of what is going on. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now. Don't forget you have a voice. Let it count. Bye.